Namaskar, my name is Chef Sumanta. I'm Assistant Professor at BCHMCT. I'm also awarded as Chef of the Year by Indian Culinary Food. This is New Zealand lamb. I'm going to give a lot of Indian flavors to this. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a roulade, masala roulade, lamb roulade. I'm going to serve this with curried mashed potatoes, and I'm going to give a spicy tomato broth with this. So this is frozen right now. I'll wait for this till this thaws. In the meantime, we'll go to the kitchen and start doing the mise en place. Alright, so we're done with the mise en place for the roulade. What I have done here is I have divided the meat into two parts. One I have finely chopped, one I have kept as it is. This I'm going to use for the stuffing. This I will be putting in the mixie, adding a little bit of Indian spices. That would be a pinch of turmeric, a little bit of coriander powder, red chili powder. I'm gonna mix this nice and make a fine paste of this. I will also be adding a little bit of salt in this. That depends upon your taste. I'm gonna put this in a mixer, make it a fine paste. Stuffing. I've chopped the meat here. I'm going to add garlic, finely chopped ginger, green chilies which has been finely chopped, black pepper powder, onion which has been finely chopped, and mint, as mint goes very nice with the lamb. So I'm going to mix this nice. I'm going to use this for the filling. So now we are ready to roll the roulade. I have the mince ready with me. I have also the stuffing. To the stuffing I'm going to add salt. Now I'm going to put the mince on top of a plastic wrap which I have oiled, and I'm going to roll this using a rolling pin. After rolling the meat evenly, I'm going to put pumpkin leaves on top of the minced meat, and I'm going to put my stuffing on top of the pumpkin leaves. This time I'm going to roll the roulade. Now after rolling this with the plastic foil, I'm going to cover this with a silver foil and put this in water for poaching for 10 minutes. So let's check. The roulade has been boiling for roughly 10 minutes. Because the New Zealand lamb is so tender, it would be ready by now. So I'm going to switch off the gas, let the roulade rest in the water for another 5 minutes, then I'll take it out. After 10 minutes, I'm going to take out the roulade from the water, take out the silver foil and the plastic wrap. See how juicy this is. I'm going to put this lamb on top of a hot pan. I've added 1 tablespoon of desi ghee to this. I'm going to sear the lamb from all sides, chopped in a beautiful color. After this, I'm going to cut this and I'll show you the cross section of how beautiful this lamb has come up. I'll use this for presentation. For the curried mashed potatoes, I've taken oil, desi ghee in a pan, to which I'll add mustard seeds. In this, I'll add some curry leaves, some beautiful red chilies, and potatoes, which are boiled and mashed. I'm gonna mix them quickly. For this, I'll add a little bit of salt. My curried mashed potatoes are ready. For the spicy tomato broth, I have cut the tomatoes into quarters, to which I'm going to add green chili, salt and sugar. I'm going to leave this for 5 minutes. After this, I'm going to put this in a grinder and grind it roughly. This paste should pass through a muslin cloth in order to obtain the broth. To this broth now I'm going to add some whole spices. That would be bay leaf, peppercorn, fennel and clove. I'll give this a quick boil. After the boil, I'm going to strain this broth, and I would be using this broth to go along with my lamb roulade. I'll put the curried mashed potatoes. On top of this, I'm going to put the masala lamb roulade, and I'm going to pour the spicy tomato broth. Here it is. Enjoy the dish.